Go to tomcat.apache.org and the downloads. Go to Tomcat 9. Tomcat 10 is having some issues. In the last batch, first I installed Tomcat 10. It was not like a fully stable. There was some issues. Then I reinstalled Tomcat 9. Click on Tomcat 9. You can see tar. We need to install tar files in the Linux flavors, either tar or RPM. This tar is almost similar to your zip file. Come on. Tar or zip almost the same. Click on this. Don't click on this PGP or SHA. Wherever I selected, in this selected portion only click. In this selected portion. I'm clicking on this selected place, tar.gz. Save. Already got downloaded. Sorry guys. Go to the showing folder. It is almost looking like a tar file. It is showing like a WinRAR, but don't extract. Let us upload this tar file also into the EC2 instance. Uploading tar file into the EC2 instance. So click on this upload arrow mark. Select Apache Tomcat. I downloaded 2 times. That is why you are finding 2. Apache Tomcat tar file. Click open. Once uploading got over, please try to close the current client, open a new session. No matter what you are uploading, after uploading, it is recommended to use a new session. Once uploading got over, close the current session, open a new session. New session, no need of configuring again and again. Only first time you have to configure PEM file and public IP address. Then from next time onwards, in the left side it is displaying, double click on it. Now you can see in the uploaded location, there is a Tomcat. Left side in the browse it is showing. In the Explorer it is showing Apache Tomcat. You can see Apache Tomcat. Now run the tar command. Copy this tar file name. specify. This is the command you have to run. Sorry. Oh. Please observe, this is the command we trigger. This command is mainly for extracting tar file, like a zip file. In case of Linux, tar files will be. Now you can go for ls. You can see one folder, guys. Very similar to zip folder. While extracting, you are seeing one folder. Zip folder while extracting. Zip folder while zip file while extracting. Zip file while extracting. You are seeing one folder in the same way. Go inside this folder, everybody. CD space Apache. CD space. I just to type 2-3 characters. Then pressing a tab. CD you know already. We went inside a Apache folder. We went inside a Apache folder. Tomcat Apache. Go for ls now. Listing of current directory. You have a bin folder. You have a web apps folder. All web applications will be developing in the web apps folder. So all web projects like a servlets based projects or Spring MVC, Spring Boot based projects, we will be keeping inside a web apps folder. In order to start a Tomcat, stop a Tomcat. In order to start a Tomcat, stop a Tomcat, we will be using bin folder. We are using bin folder. Go inside a bin folder, everybody. CD space bin. Once again type ls. Inside this bin folder, you can see startup.sh and shutdown.sh. Where is the startup? Yeah. This is for startup.sh. This is for starting. Shutdown. This is for shutting down. Startup.sh, shutdown.sh. You can see startup here. We need to run sh files. Shutdown. To start the Tomcat, this one. To stop the Tomcat, this one. Let me start startup.sh. Just to go for dot slash. Dot slash represents the current directory. Dot slash, then the current directory startup.sh. The current directory startup.sh. Current directory startup.sh. Through startup.sh, tomcat started. You can see tomcat started. How to access this tomcat from the browser, from our local system, from the internet, from throughout the world, we can able to access this. Why? Because it is running in the cloud environment. How we can access this tomcat? How we can access this tomcat from the browser, from the internet, from throughout the world? For that purpose, a small configuration is required. A very small configuration. Put the AWS, everybody. You can remember either instance ID or public IP address. So ours is a instance ID. Let me remember 6A9C5. 6A9C5. In this instance only, we installed Tomcat. In this instance only, we have installed Tomcat. We installed Tomcat in this particular instance. Now, in the left side, you can see security groups. Click on security groups. You need to create one group. Through that, we have to specify like anybody can able to access. Anybody can able to access. So this is our, let me go once again. EC2 instance ID. Yeah. 6A9C5 is our current instance ID. 6A9C5. Now go to the security groups. 6A9C5. It is not displaying. One second. Please click on create security group. Right top you can see create security group. It should show the location where we can select. One second. First go to EC2 dashboard. EC2 dashboard. Or under services, click on EC2. Under services, click on EC2. Under services, click on EC2. Go to the instances. Select your instance. Please observe, select the instance, guys, everybody. After selecting instance, then in the left side, you can click on security groups. After selecting an instance, click on security groups. Now automatically one group will be selected. You can see automatically this security group is for your instance. Click on this security group ID. Come on. Once you click on security group ID, you can able to configure. Let us see inbound rules. You can see edit inbound rules. Who can able to access this particular instance? Edit inbound rules. Click on edit inbound rules. Click on edit inbound rules. Just to select all traffic. Already all traffic is there. So two lines are showing. You can configure anyway. All traffic. First one I'm taking all traffic. It should be all traffic. Then custom is the custom. Anywhere you can mention anywhere. It is showing like a my IP, IPv6, IPv4. I don't know what it is. Just to mention anywhere. Click on save rule. All traffic anywhere. You have not made any changes. We made right. All traffic. Okay, no problem. Let me access straight away from the browser. What is the IP address of this? Copy the IP address. Everybody, go to the instances, select your instance. After selecting your instance, everybody, in the bottom itself there is a security. Come on. In a particular instance, there is a security. Click on that security. In that security, you can see security groups. Click on the security groups. After clicking security groups, you can go for edit inbound rules. Edit inbound rules. So here, you need to select all traffic. All traffic. You can select instead of custom anywhere. Now save rules. After saving the rules, come to the browser. access the tomcat from the browser. Click on refresh. You got the tomcat. This tomcat is running in the EC2 instance that we are accessing from our local system. Please observe, whatever tomcat server running in the EC2 instance, same we are accessing from the browser. To access from the browser, you need to do small setting. I'll show you once again what is the setting. Please observe. Go to AWS. First and foremost one, EC2. Instances. Select your instance name. Inside that instance, you can see security groups. Click on security. Click on security group. Then edit inbound rules. Who can able to access this instance? Inbound rules. So here, earlier there was a SSH. You need to make to all traffic. Make to all traffic. Even here also, in place of custom, you can go for anyway. Do these two changes. Click on save. You have not made any changes. Earlier itself I have done the changes. Afterwards, open a browser, give a call to 8080 where your server is running. Server is running at 8080. This is the location you have to specify. HTTP colon 2 public IP address of your EC2 instance. Then 8080 port number where tomcat is running. The port number where tomcat is running. The same I am sending in the chart window. Now tomcat running very successfully. Inside a tomcat, you can deploy any number of web applications. How to deploy web applications? That we can see in our regular course itself. Whenever whenever web application is ready, I'll deploy that web application into web apps folder. Inside a web apps folder, we will be saving one web application. That portion we will see later. Now tomcat is ready in our EC2 instance. We accessed it from the browser also. In the next section, I'll show you MySQL. We will see the MySQL in the next section.